Good morning, everyone. It's August 10th, weekend here, getting close to the middle of August. Our weather woes in terms of rainfall won't quit. Seemingly, overnight we had some problems. Now, though, it's looking much better. But as a quick review, we had these flash flood warnings. You can see them expiring here this morning. Good. And that one initial burst that went from North Greene County toward Conway caused some evacuations there, a brief water rescue, and a closure of I-44. Maybe 2 to 3 inch totals occurred there this morning in a brief period of time. Also, similar problems in West Plains. I'll show you the total rainfall map here in a minute. But the nice thing about what I'm showing you here is that at least everything north of I-44 appears to be clearing out for a change. The sun's coming out. Good news. But you'll also watch those clouds. They kind of spread out west-east a little bit. So in the upper levels, the cloud cover will be encouraged to stay at least partially around the area, but not rain-bearing clouds. You can clearly see the rain band has shifted now into northern Arkansas, and it's shifting away. And I don't see any significant redevelopment to that close enough to the Ozarks to be of much of a concern to us. So basically a drier pattern for later today. That'll last into Sunday. But we do have another rain concern. I'll talk about that here in just a minute. Here's the overnight rain estimates as well as talking about right around southern Laclede County from Conway eastward. The radar is hinting at a 3-inch total burst there. And it's also hinting at those similar totals, if not higher, in central and northern Howell County. And those were the flash flood warnings went into effect this morning, have been allowed to expire. And also in northern Arkansas, Mountain Home over into Fulton County, Salem area, and just south of there, southeast of there, heavy totals. Radar estimated maybe 6 inches of rain in some of those areas. But again, the rain is kind of backing off. But here's the model projection for Springfield. You can kind of take this out of play, this little spike here. I don't think that's going to happen. And it's also suggesting some rain Sunday afternoon. I'm not real sold on that either. But this increase in activity here on Monday is connected to a feature that will probably produce more significant rains. It looks like it's skewing west and east. Now here's the rain projection for Monday. Now notice that southwest Missouri is still in a healthy dose, but that the axis of the heavy rainfall seems to be going through here. So areas in extreme southwest Missouri, Newton, Berry, McDonald, maybe parts of Lawrence County into northwest Arkansas, Benton, Washington, Carroll. We'll have to keep an eye on that rain glob as it kind of swings out of the northwest for Monday. May clip Springfield. I think the emphasis would be probably just south and west of us, but we'll just keep an eye on it. Here's that precipitable water I've been showing you the last couple of days, and what's nice is that the axis has shifted south away for a while. Still pretty high, though, at least moderate for this time of year. So if something can stir up a shower, it will produce a pretty good little rain, but the real rain-efficient stuff seems to have moved on for a while. The latest drought monitor, there was basically a little bit of drought conditions setting up north of Springfield into central and northern Missouri. A lot of that's been whittled away. And the thing about this graph is it's updated weekly, and they stopped taking information on Tuesday mornings. So we had a lot of rain after Tuesday, so I think that the situation may have been whittled away in some areas of northern Arkansas in particular, and maybe even central Missouri. Although they were not in the epicenter of the rains, I think it probably is at least staved off here for a while. And this is not updated as of today, but it does clearly show a pattern of accumulated precipitation on the left over the last 30 days, and how much that's above normal on the right. And you can see why the drought monitor has this big hole that we just had a really heavy rain band east-west right across southern Missouri. Temperatures have been cool too. Boy, this is now a run that began on July 24th. And actually, you can go 3 days prior to that with only 1 day above normal. So the run could argument the run's a little longer than this. But we're now going from the 24th through the 9th, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 days in a row of below normal temperatures, and I think we can easily get that into the mid-20s with nothing above normal, I think, in the 7-day forecast. Here's the weather map for Thursday morning. High pressure sits over northern Illinois. In the summertime, that is a cool pattern for the Ozarks. The front has been driven west and south, and I think that ends the precipitation and also brings us even cooler temperatures. Now, the GSF model, one of the global forecast system models that goes into the future, is indicating temperatures on Thursday morning in the 50s and even a pocket of 40s in Illinois and maybe Iowa, maybe northern parts of Missouri. So I don't quite buy into that quite yet, but I'm sure I'll be convinced of that maybe even by later today, and certainly by tomorrow. I think we've got some lower or some middle 50s for lows in our forecast. Now, beyond the 7-day, August 17th through the 23rd, the climate prediction folks do have that normal bubble kind of shifting east more. with Springfield slated to be sort of in a normal pattern of air. But that would be quite a run of below normal temperatures, even if we get it to that point without going above normal. That would be almost a month straight of below normal temperatures. So here's the 7-day: 82 today, 84 tomorrow, low to mid 80s Monday and Tuesday. Rain and storms again possible on Monday. That high bubble moves in, produces lows at least in the low 60s, highs only in the 70s Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.